Hello, YouTube family and friends. This is Rob at the Sapper Gardener with Mrs. SG, Mrs. Sapper Gardener, aka Jen. And we thought we were going to have a nice YouTube tradition to pick out our top 10 favorite seeds that we're looking forward to planting in the garden in the spring. But this year we just have been blessed so abundantly with gifts of seeds, and we've purchased a few seeds that we've never had before. I've sat down for 2 weeks trying to narrow it down to 10 seeds that were favorite, and then I said, well, I give up, we'll do 15, and I gave up on that. So we're just going to talk about some of the seeds that we've gotten, who we got them from, and some of the ones that we're looking forward to, but there's probably 20 or 30 different type seeds here, and different plants too. So first I want to thank Danny and Wanda again, and Larry at Danny and Wanda at Deep South Homestead and Larry at Deep South Texas. We won a giveaway on their channel, and they gifted Larry and myself some seeds. We got some turmeric and some ginger from them. We've got some blue corn. We got some Star of David okra. We've got one which would have been in my top 10 if I was able to narrow it to 10, is the Cherokee Tan Pumpkin, which we're really looking forward to. So we want to thank Danny and Wanda for the seeds that they gifted us with. Just really nice gesture from them when they hit their milestone. We also want to thank our friend Colleen, who has gifted us above and beyond with seeds also. We've got some from her that we're really looking forward to. This is one of my favorites. It was on my top 10. The pigeon pea, which we've never grown before, but which I'm really looking forward to trying those out. And the wing bean, which was also going to be on my top 10 if I was able to narrow it down to a top 10. But Colleen has given us just so many seeds, it's just almost impossible to narrow down, you know, which ones would be our favorite, which ones wouldn't be. Just so many different types. This is the hyacinth bean. So she's given us a ton of great seeds to try out in our garden. We also want to thank Papa Pepper. He gifted us with, which I didn't bring those up, he gifted us with some of his brown turkey fig cuttings, the dragon fruit cutting, which those are downstairs, some yard-long cucumbers also, just a wealth of peppers too. And we actually are starting some of our peppers downstairs already. So we have the Carolina Reapers and the ghost peppers that he gifted to us, and the Pequin pepper, Pequin, I think I'm spelling that right, which I may have to get some hints from him, because the Pequin peppers I've read, and UT 33200 also told me that those are notorious for having a low germination rate. So Papa Pepper, if you have any tricks for those, we would definitely take those also. But we really want to thank him for the seeds, the cuttings, the pepper flakes, all that he gifted us, and just his friendship. He's given us quite a few shout outs on his channel. And I think I've seen him sporting a red t-shirt that might look familiar to some of you guys, which I should have mine on now too, but I don't. So we definitely want to thank him. We want to thank another of our YouTube friends, Patrice from Patrice's Projects. And she sent us some seeds also, which if I can find them, I'll show them to you. See, it's a problem when you got so many seeds, you can't find all of them. And Patrice, we all have one of those friends who is just so organized that you're jealous of. Patrice gave us her seeds. Make sure her address isn't on here. She organized her seeds. Let me show you guys this. This is just blew my mind when I saw it. So she put them on a sheet of paper in a Ziploc and wrote down the names and everything, and also gave us some instructions on how to grow some of these. So if you guys aren't familiar with Patrice's project, I'm going to leave links to all the people we talk about today, and we're really looking. And actually, Patrice gave me some Boxcar Willie seeds, and she explained before she sent that some seeds we would get more of, some we would get less of, just depending on how many she had in stock, which is the way we do it too. One of our other YouTube friends, Joey, over at My Slice of Heaven Outdoors, he asked me a week or so ago if there were any seeds that we just held so dear that we wouldn't share with anybody, and I told him no. If we have two of a seed and somebody wants one, we're gonna give them one. Obviously, we can't give everybody a ton of seeds if we don't have a ton to share, but what we do have, we want to share with folks. So, and I'm gonna keep this video short, Joey. At least try to keep it short. So, Patrice's projects, you guys go check her out. Patrice, thank you for your gift of seeds also. And we could almost do multiple shout outs to Colleen, who doesn't produce content, but she has just gifted us with seeds several times. And she also gave us a resource to get seeds. Do you want to talk about those, sweetie, or do you want me to? Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was going to get the calendar. It's okay.
Okay, you can get the calendar while I talk about this. Colleen also told us about a resource to go to. We buy a lot of our seeds online, Baker Creek, Peaceful Organic, Strictly Medicinal Seed Company. So there are several companies that we buy seeds from online, and we also occasionally go buy seeds here locally. I told another channel, Simply Garden, they were doing a seed video, and in their comment I told them I buy online, but when I go into those stores, it's hard for me to walk by that seed carousel display without picking up one or two, and my wife can attest to that. So you can talk about the calendar.
It's amazing. It's a lot of beautiful tourist spots in Hawaii.
So Colleen, in addition to the seeds, gave us a calendar for Hawaii. Can you turn it around?
Yep.
And we thank you for that, because that helps. Any gardener knows they need calendars to help keep them on track with what they're doing. But back to the online resource, Colleen also told us about a seed catalog called Kitazawa Seed Company, and they specialize in Asian type seeds. And we bought some from them, and I'll talk about some of these. I'll not all of them, sweetie, because I want to keep this video under an hour if possible. So we had some Fukushima peppers before. This is a very it's a potent pepper, but it's a flavorful pepper, which is what we like. And we had some, but we're going to try the ones from Kitazawa Seed Company also. We have some Japanese hot Sapporo peppers, and if you've been into some Asian restaurants, you'll see some of these in a vinegar solution for dipping. We already had some shiso, but we bought more because our shiso plants did so well. We're going to make some perennial beds for those because our shiso, this plant, Perilla, is still growing out there. So we got some red and green that we're going to be growing. And we also do bean sprouts, so we got some mung beans from them. A lot of mung beans, because we love bean sprouts, which we cook with a lot. And we're going to try to do gooseberries this year. So we got the poha berry, which is a cake gooseberry. I know you guys can't see from so far away, but
My two favorites.
and my wife's two favorites. You have to speak up so they can hear you, sweetie.
Hikama and komatsu. Or what? This is maybe the Japanese name, but I'm familiar with this is spinach mustard that you can put on a lot of soup, and I like jicama as a dessert or
Okay, okay.
snack. I mean,
So,
with the pickled thing.
okay. So my wife likes the jicama and the kamatsuna, which we're going to be growing a lot of greens this year. You guys all know I'm trying to slim down and get back to my old army physique. So we're gonna try to eat a ton more greens this year than we did before. We've bought, well, let me go through a couple of these. We bought some seeds on our own also. And we try to find seeds for vegetables that we can't easily get here locally. One of our goals is to have access to seeds and plants that we can't just go down to the grocery store to buy. So we have healthier versions, plus we have a wide variety. We don't really do a lot of monocultural planting. We try to do polycultural, I think that's the word. We don't plant a ton of any one thing, so you won't see us with a big 100 by 100 foot field of corn. You'll see, spots where we plant corn, spots where we have different tomatoes, different things, so that we can have a variety of different vegetables and a lot of varieties of a single vegetable. So we buy from a lot of companies so that we can try things that otherwise we may not be able to try. So I was hoping to get Danny corn in the giveaway from Danny and Wanda, but I didn't. And I think in my comment, hopefully I didn't offend Wanda, because we were grateful for everything they sent. They sent us a bounty of things, but I knew it wasn't a big deal for me because I can always go to their Etsy store, which I'll leave a link below too, because a lot of the seeds that we got in the giveaway, they also sell on their Etsy store. So we got some more Danny corn. We got enough for us to plant, and we got a pack to gift to a friend of ours who also gardens in our area. And one pepper that I bought that probably, sometimes you buy things just because you've seen other people with those. I watch a ton of Food Network, and one of the peppers that I see them roasting all the time is the ancho chili pepper. So we bought some ancho gigante peppers. So we're going to try growing these and hopefully have enough where we can roast some on our grill, and we can do some dishes for you guys like those fancy Food Network chefs do.
We have the dried version of that.
I don't know. Do we have dried ancho gigante?
Let me see.
Okay. So we're doing this on the fly, folks. So let's see what we have.
It's a different one.
Oh, it's a different.
Is it a different? Is it?
It's the same. It's just a different version. We shop at Penzi Spice out of Chicago. We buy a lot of their spices online, and one of the spices we got in a set was a ancho chili pepper. So, where did I put it, sweetie? So this is a version of the same pepper. This is just, I guess, a bigger pepper, a different variety of it. But we'll be trying this too. And a bean that I'm looking forward to growing, which we have a ton of beans. And one of our challenges this garden season will be to find a spot to put everything. But again, we love to share seeds. So if you guys see any seeds that we have here that you're interested in trying, let us know and we'll send some to you in the mail. We love to share seeds. So the Hidatsu Shield figure bean, we're looking forward to trying that. I just love the way that it looks, which will give you guys a close-up. I love the way that they look, and we just want to try different things in our garden. And the beauty of it is, once we try something, then we know we like it, we don't like it, we grow more of it, or we just don't buy that anymore.
Where did you get that? Mung bean? Is it a mung bean?
The mung beans.
Is it this
Which ones?
Yeah. Oh.
This is
no,
that's
like a
okra.
mung bean.
So mung beans and okra seeds look a lot alike. They do look the same. So a couple more seeds we want to talk about. We have multiple varieties of shishito peppers. So we got this pepper from Baker Creek. We also have some shishito peppers in one of these other envelopes. So, and I apologize, folks, if this is going a little bit long, but
Is it this one or is it different?
nope, right here, sweetie.
Okay.
So we also have some. Nope, that's the garlic bulbo. So we're going to try doing a long-term garlic project, but we'll talk about that at a different time. So, in one of these stacks of seeds that we have, right here.
Oh, okay.
So we have varieties of shishito peppers here, and we're going to try growing these too. So we have actually quite a few shishito peppers. Some of these are already promised to our friend Colleen, but we've got some extra. So if we have anybody who's interested in trying these, let us know and we'll share what we can. Or if we don't have any more to share, we'll let you guys know. But anybody interested in growing shishito peppers, we have some. We have the peppers. And we also got from Papa Pepper the chili tepin amarillo peppers. So we're going to try growing these also. If there's any in here, maybe I already grew these. Actually, I think I did. I think this one. Oh, nope, I was wrong. I haven't grown it. So I like the way that Papa Pepper did it. He dried out the actual peppers and sent these to us. So we have that. If you could take that back again, sweetie. So just a ton of different seeds that we have here, and I'm sure I've named a couple of dozen already. We've got some horizon bell peppers. We've got noodle beans that we got from both Papa Pepper and from our friend Colleen. So we've got Chinese red noodle beans. We've got some green varieties. We've got a ton of noodle beans, which I'll have to build more trellises for all these noodle beans, these long beans. Papa Pepper also gifted us with some African horned melon, which we'll be trying. Yeah, just a lot of different things. My wife's got some others in front of her. Did you want to talk about these?
Just want to grow them. It looks delicious on the phone.
Oh yeah, I think I've talked about the Amish melon before, that we're going to try growing this one. We're not going to try, we're going to grow everything. And I will say, Essayons, let us try a lot in our videos moving forward, because we want to do a little more branding with the name, but we're going to be optimistic and we're going to grow. We've gotten what was the other melon we had?
The one we harvested last year?
Yeah, we've gotten something similar to that. We've grown muskmelons, the honeydew melons. So we've had some success with honeydew, but our watermelons have not been the best, but we're going to do better. So we've got some jalapeno traveler strain peppers. What was this one, sweetie? We've got some Georgia flame. So anything with Georgia in it that I see, I typically buy because that's where I'm from. But we've got the Georgia flame peppers. We've just got so many different types of peppers and seeds that we're going to try. Did I say we have the fushimi peppers? So just a ton of different peppers and seeds and melons and beans that we're going to be trying this year. So if anyone, I almost forgot our friend Bob Mill's garden. So Bob sent us some ube, which is, He sent both.
Oh, okay.
So Bob sent us some ube roots and some yacon roots, Y-A-C-O-N. I know I have a little southern accent sometimes, so I'll spell things if I'm not even close to pronouncing them right. But we've got the ube and the yacon, which are both similar in flavor and texture and growth to sweet potatoes. So we'll be growing those. We also got some grow bags, which I should have brought one up. Let me go grab one. You can keep talking, sweetie. We should have done a live stream to go through all this so we could get some feedback from you guys. But we'll plan on doing our first live stream sometime this year, and we'll be more organized than we are today. But you guys remember we bought some of the 100 and 150 gallon grow bags, or air wicking bags, some of our friends call them. So I bought 10 more of these. So these are going to be some of our experimental bags for growing new things. So we'll set one of these and we'll put 2 or 3 varieties of something that we're growing in there, or maybe one variety like the yacon and the ube. Each one of those will get their own bags because they need room to grow for the root vegetables. But some of the peppers and the peas, we'll companion plant those as best we can so that we can grow things. And one thing that our friend Colleen reminded us of is to make sure that certain plants, if we're going to harvest seeds, that we keep those separate, like the okra. So we've got okra from Deep South Homestead, we got okra from Colleen, we have our own harvested okra, and we may have gotten some from Papa Pepper or Dan from Home in the Sticks, I'm not sure, but I know we have 4 or 5 different varieties of okra, so we will be trying each one, but our property's large enough where we can do some in grow bags in different locations. And if we like those varieties and we want to grow them again, then the seeds that we harvest should hopefully stay true to form. So.
That, you mean when you harvest, you have to harvest separately?
Mm-hmm. So my wife was asking if we have to harvest separately. So as long as we keep the plants far apart, the same way with the corn, because with the Danny corn, actually Danny has been growing that for decades, and he allows separate corns to interbreed, to hybridize, I guess you could say, until he got the corn that he wanted. Mm-hmm. But if you grow a corn like we have a type of a Hopi blue corn here, if we grow this and it's close to other corns, close enough where that they can cross-pollinate, because corn pollinates by the wind, so the wind blows some. So if we had one example, we had a blue and a red corn last year in the grow bags, and they were right next to each other. So we wouldn't try to save seeds from that corn because we wouldn't know what we were getting the next year because they were just so close. Mm-hmm. And insects pollinize the okra. So if you have an okra plant, a bug lands on it and then he flies to the other one and carries that pollen, then the seeds in that okra may not be true to form, so you don't know what you're getting. So we'll see. We just have lots of things. We've got our tons of fire beans that we'll be trying. We've got a bunch of gourds and melons. Again, we got squash candy roaster, North Georgia. So I'm serious when I say if it's got Georgia in the name, you don't have to push me too hard to get me to try to buy it. And we're doing tons of tomatoes. I think Patrice from Patrice's project gave us a mortgage lifter tomato, which I'm looking forward to growing this year. We've got a couple of different packs of Boxcar Willie tomatoes, which I've been looking forward to growing. We've got a really big tomato, so Daki tomato, which I got from Seed Savers Exchange, which I'm a member of, which you guys know from me sharing so many seeds. So Yeah, we really enjoy sharing seeds, so if we've got abundance, we definitely want to share it with other people. We enjoyed the dragon's tongue beans last year. We didn't save any seeds. We bought more, and this time we're going to grow them in a bed, not in individual bags, and see if they do better. We did get the beans, they did taste great, but we didn't get an abundance of them, so we're going to try these again. So, and I think I said we have several different types of shishito peppers. So I think I have rambled on enough. Anything that I left out, sweetie, that we need to talk? Oh, one more channel. So we also got seeds from a friend of ours. I almost forgot. Our friend Irene sent us some seeds, and she actually had a change of her channel name. But she sent us a bunch of rare seeds, flower seeds that her family have collected, and we're going to be trying to do more flowers in the garden. Hopefully, when I say we, Mrs. Sapper Gardner will be doing more flowers in the garden.
Yeah.
So Irene, her channel is My Permaculture Garden. So I'll leave a link to all the channels that I've mentioned in here. Anything else, sweetie?
Good.
Okay, we're good. She is giving me the signal that I've talked enough. So,
Looking at the almond.
so as always, we want to thank everybody who's followed us and supported us. We want to encourage you guys. Please don't hesitate. If you see a seed that we talk about and you're interested in it, our address and our email is on our About section of our channel, so go there. If you don't see it, just ask me for it in the comments. We are more than happy to share anything that we have. As long as we've got 2 seeds, we've got 1 to share. So, as always, from our family to yours, God bless our great country, America. God bless you wherever you may reside around the world, and God bless your garden, your homestead, your allotment, your kitchen, that you have bountiful harvest, good meals, and a blessed life. And to add on to that, as always, Essayons, that's a French word. It's part of the Sapper Creed, and it means let us try, and we will never stop trying to do better. So take care.